Okay, guys, let's get into it, part 2. Let's see. Let's see if this feminine is going to be available, because I have a feeling she ain't. We've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the 4 of Wands. Let's see. The 7 of Swords. The World card. The Strength card. Give me one more. Or 2 more, okay. We got the 10 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands. Look. All I'm saying is, this feels like you don't know what you got till you don't have it anymore, till you lose it, till it's gone. Overall energy, 2 of Cups. Followed by the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. Look, it goes on to explain a little bit more about this connection. 6 of Cups. This feminine was connected to them, bonded with them, because she believed this is a soulmate. This is somebody I feel this bond to. On one hand, 6 of Cups could indicate that they have a long time of knowing each other. On the other hand, it could indicate they have many lifetimes knowing each other. So there's this feeling of familiarity. There's this feeling of, I don't know why I'm so drawn to this person. I feel this way for this person, yada, yada, yada. So even if she did walk away, there was a moment of nostalgia. There was a moment of loss. There was a lot of pain for this feminine. Because with the 4 of Wands, whatever type of connection they had, and look, I'm going to be honest, although we have the 2 of Cups as the overall energy, I don't think this is love. Okay. Somebody who treats you this way, this isn't love. Even, look, and maybe this is just me and my Scorpio Mercury, Scorpio Venus, Aquarius Mars in the 8th, I don't know. But this is not love making. This is fun fuck. This is a fun fuck. This is the type of energy of, I enjoy you. That doesn't mean I love you. So I think that they're overestimating the importance of this connection. And they realize that because it's followed by the 7 of Swords. At some point they realized, I am sabotaging myself. I am blocking myself from better things, better people, better opportunities, because I keep hoping that this will change. I keep hoping that this will turn into true love. And it was disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. So with the World card, she finally got to this point where she was officially done. With the Strength card, it wasn't easy, because she did have a bond to this person. But you see how the Strength card is like wrestling this giant pig? This feminine tamed her inner primal self that wanted to reach out to them. The part of her that saw them as somebody important, she tamed it. She was like, no, you will not see this way anymore. This is done. This is gone. Enough. With the 10 of Wands, she took full responsibility for her actions. So they might try and come in, and maybe this is why I'm saying this. They might try and come in and say like, oh, it must not have been that important then. Maybe you didn't really ever care for me, yada, 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 yada. But what I'm seeing here is that this feminine really tried. Over and over. Tried to make this work. Tried to give an opportunity that will lead to something fruitful. And she's done. And she has a right to be done. So let's see. Let's get some clarity. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Three of Cups. The Magician. Tell me about the Six of Cups. And the Four of Fire. But look at this Four of Fire. It's very sexual. It's very, we did choose very sexual decks, but it's very much about, it's not intimacy when it comes to emotional intimacy. It's physical intimacy. And so many people confuse the two. Physical intimacy is one aspect of intimacy. Emotional intimacy can carry a lot of other things. So with the Fool card here, followed by the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups. This feminine wasn't the indecisive one. Well, you know what? In a way she was. I'm going to correct myself. She and this masculine were both indecisive. Because if you're serious about commitment, if you're serious about a relationship, why would you be stuck on someone who's not? That's like somebody who says, I'm looking for a job. And they go to a specific company because that's the company they want to work with. And the company's like, well, we're not hiring right now, but we'll keep you in mind. If you ever want to come around and help out, we'd be grateful. And that person goes every day and helps them out in hopes that one day when they have a job opening, they'll be the first one they call. But several job openings come and go, and they still don't get that call. So this feminine has gotten to that place of like, I've been an idiot. I wasn't serious about my future, which is why I was stuck on this person who also isn't serious about our future or their own future. And I don't want that anymore. So she's getting serious about her future. And she wants to select a partner who is also serious about their future. She wants somebody that she can trust, and she's at this place where she knows this masculine is not trustworthy. They're a trickster. They're driven very much by primal urges. Let's put it that way. They are, I think the word for it, neocortex is coming to mind. Hold on. So this may be somebody who's very intelligent. The neocortex is supposedly about memory. Like they control a lot of things. Your cognition, your sensory perceptions. So it builds memories for you. So this could be somebody who is really good at building memories of the feminine. But those memories don't really lead to anything. So if we go back to the job analogy, this would be somebody in HR who reminds this feminine every time that they're going to get a family picnic, hey, you want to go? It's fun, but are you hired? No. I just thought it'd be fun. It'd be good for you. They're forming memories that aren't really solid because at some point when they look back, if they take pictures and stuff, one day they'll look back and be like, what the fuck was I doing at that company picnic? I wasn't even working there. I just went along because it was fun. Same thing's happening here. If you're serious about your future and the person you're with clearly is not, regardless of what they say, their actions speak louder than words. Why would you stick around? It doesn't make sense, does it? So for those of you who were connected to this person sexually, you may have realized that they knew how to seduce you really well every time. They would get you every time. And then things would kind of slowly slip back into the little stagnant energy y'all were in. And if you have not been involved with this person sexually, then maybe you are aware that they would like that. They may drop hints, or they may imply or ask for that type of thing. So the feminine is aware. It's like her rose-colored glasses fell off. She finally sees things for what they really are. That's why I said, it's not those of you who are still waiting. This is not your story. It's just not. This is for the ones that finally see things for the way they are, and they're done with it. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Got the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Wands reversed. What did I just tell you? Clarify Four of Wands. And Temperance. With the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups, yeah. So there's been conversations between these two. Some sort of conversation was had where the feminine was trying to basically get answers. She was researching, trying to find out what's going on in this person's head. So whatever type of conversation they had, it left her very disappointed. It left her with this clear knowledge of, this is not going anywhere. And the only person I'm fooling is myself. So she finally realized, what am I doing here? Ultimately, I can't be here unless I'm cooperating. This person can't force me to be here. I chose to be strung along. I must not really want love. I must not really want a solid connection, because I'm stuck on the person that's not giving me what I want. Because they keep, almost like they kept dangling this little carrot in front of her. Just a few more paces, baby. Come on, come on. Then they would dangle it further. Come on, come on. There you go. They would use the stick and carrot method. They knew how to string her along. Three of Wands reversed. She finally realized there's no future here. We're not going anywhere. This isn't going anywhere. Now, I do like that we have Temperance energy here. I like it. I like it a lot. I sound like Dumb and Dumber. I like the Temperance is here because it's indicating that she made peace with it. Like, she's not even mad. She's not angry. She's just like, it is what it is. If somebody's telling me that they are not on the same plan I'm on, I can't get mad at them. They're being honest with me. I'm being grateful. Thank you for being honest with me. So they said something very honest to her. It might have slipped out. Maybe they didn't intend to say that. It really hurt her, but she accepted it like, you know what? I needed to hear that. I needed to know that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. And then she cut them off. Because it finally, it's like, I don't know what they said, but it was like, boom, hit them right in the forehead. And they can't, once they see it, they can't unsee it. Something was revealed so powerfully that the only way this would continue is if the feminine is like, I would be totally aware I'm lying to myself for this to work. You know, I was watching, I love Korean dramas, Chinese dramas. In case you haven't noticed, I mention them a lot. I was watching a Korean, I think it's a Korean drama, called, I think it's called this, Because This Is My First Life, something like that. And I think it's so interesting to watch these because, you know, it gives you an idea of what issues arise for different groups, right? And one of the couples in that drama, is a girl, she wants to get married. And she's been dating the same person for 7 years. And she's like, why isn't he proposing now? And so she doesn't want to be the one to bring it up. Her pride doesn't let her, but then she finally explodes. It finally shows up. And he clearly tells her, I'm not ready. He's building a company. He doesn't feel adequate, financially responsible, because see, here's the funny thing. Her friends were asking her, so what are you going to do when you get married? She's like, well, I'm going to quit my job and be a housewife, obviously. And they're like, well, he doesn't have the type of money to maintain a housewife or children. And she's clearly planning on both. So the only way that she got her way was putting so much pressure on him that he stopped building his own company, went and got a regular 9-to-5, and finally gave her what she wanted. Which to me was really sad, because he let go of his dream to be able to give her her dream. That clearly shows a lack of compatibility to me. Different priorities, different values, but he gave it up for her. And I think that they were trying to portray it as a great act of love. I saw it as a great act of self-betrayal on his part. And maybe the reason this is coming up is because of what we were talking about at the beginning, the energy of NPCs. Some people are just meant to be a distraction, because not that that's their fate, not that that's their destiny, but because they choose to stay comfortable. They choose to stay in the world that makes sense to them. They don't want to explore past that. They don't want to ask questions. So for you to align with them, it means you would have to adjust to that. And I think that this is the type of connection that this feminine already knows they are not a match. They're just not. That's the acceptance she finally went through. She forgave them because she's realizing, I really need to forgive myself. This person's not been the one hurting me. I've been hurting me by holding on to someone that has clearly made it known what their stance is. And I held on. The rope burn is my fault. I could have let go at any time. That's the acceptance she came to. So honestly, if they do come back, I think she needs to run. I think she needs to not entertain it, because I think that this is somebody who would have her change her whole goals, her dreams, her vision, to be able to adjust to them, to give them what they want. Because it's kind of the same thing. Or they might feel that way. They might feel like they have to give up their whole lifestyle just to please you, which ultimately would be an act of self-betrayal, right? And if you're okay with that, if you're like, finally, they're going to give me what I want, I don't care what they lose. It wasn't good for them anyways. It's not up to you to decide what's good for them or not. If they gave whatever they gave up willingly because they want to, that's good. That's their choice. But if they're doing it because you put so much pressure on them that now they have no choice, that's not love. And that's not something they did voluntarily either. They're doing it so that they don't get pressured anymore. Feels similar here. How about the Seven of Swords? Ten of Swords. The Two of Earth. And the Ten of Earth reversed. Overall energy, Five of Fire. The Sun. And the Ten of Fire. Okay. Warning. I'm going to give a warning to my feminines here. This person feels like they're giving up a lot for you. So to them, you better accept what they're giving you because they're giving up so much. If you reject this person, they may not react well. They may not react well. So I would make sure that you set very clear, strong boundaries. If you're meeting this person, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just giving precautions. If you're meeting this person, let people know where you're meeting them. Let people know everything. People you trust. Let people you trust know where you're going. Because this is somebody who, they are a little seed who has not been awakened. And a seed will not understand the nutrient needs of a tree. Just like a tree has been a seed before, but no longer is, and therefore it can't really relate to the seed anymore. I'm telling you, the two of earth, it's different priorities. You both have a different idea of what love is. You both have a different idea of what family is. You both have a different idea of what trust is. You just have very different perspectives. And this person is finally coming around to like, okay, maybe it's a good thing that we have different perspectives. Maybe we're supposed to be happy. No, not this one. No, not here. This ain't the time to be thinking about diversity because this is too much. As in, your love languages will be completely different. So let's say, for example, that the feminine's love language is words of affirmation. I'm just throwing an example out there. This masculine would not understand that. When you say, I would like to hear how you feel about me, I would like to hear why you love me. It's like, I'm here, aren't I? Look what I gave up for you. What the fuck else do you want? To them, maybe their love language is gift giving. So this is a gift from them. This is an act of love that they're willing to sacrifice things and give her what she wants. But that means that they expect her to give them something in return. So again, it's like this they're on completely different pages. And the feminine understands this now. The only way that this would work is if she's delusional. That's the only way this will work. Is if she stays in a place of delulu, come to lulu. Because this needs to stay over. This is a disaster in the making if either one of them tries to reawaken it. Talk about the World card. Tin of water. So maybe when the Tower showed up, it's because this is what they're imagining. They're imagining that if they wait too long, she'll, have another dick inside her, which, okay, tells a little bit about how they view her, but whatever. Tell me about the World card. Because I'm not seeing anybody else yet. I was hoping. Just kidding. Tin of water, which is the Ten of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and 4 of Cups. With the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So this feminine, I'm telling you, this is not for those of you who are still holding on. It's just not. It's not. Because this feminine did the work. This feminine asked herself the difficult questions. She asked them the difficult questions. What do you want out of this? What's your plan? Where are we going? And whatever answers were given, she was like, okay, I appreciate that. And she let go. Because she realized that their idea of happiness is just very different than her idea of happiness. So, okay, I just thought of another example. Let's say that one of her love languages is acts of service. So with people who have a specific love language, the way that they express love is also how they want to receive it, right? So if her way of expressing love is, I'm going to prepare the love of my life's favorite food today, they want that done too, to them. If she says, I'm going to prepare their clothes for work tomorrow, they want that done for them too occasionally. The more someone loves themselves, the more they want the reciprocity. They want, like, I'm going to give, but this isn't a one-way street. Like, it's two-way. And she's realizing, I would never get my type of love out of this person. That's just not who they are. This person might be somebody who looks down on being of service to other people. And then she just realized, oh, okay. So you see it as degrading. Whereas I see it like, I'm doing this because I love you, but I expect that in return for me too. Or if her, love language is words of affirmation, this person looks down on being emotionally vulnerable because they might be emotionally stunted or closed off. And she just realized, I'm never going to get what I really need out of them. So what am I holding on to? Until she did ask herself the difficult questions. She asked them the difficult questions, and she asked herself, how honest am I being with myself about the odds and the chances that this could work? Am I focusing a little too much on the few good qualities that I admire about them? Am I focusing too much on our sexual compatibility? What about everything else? And that realization finally sent her over the edge too. This is never going to work. And now that the rose-colored glasses are off, cutting cords, deleting, blocking, yada, 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 she let them go. And they were just like, one conversation sent her, no. So first they thought, she'll be back. Yeah, she'll be back. This ain't over. And then as more time progresses, they're like, I said it's not over. It's not over until I say it's over. And now they're determined to come back, to bring her back. Tell about the Strength card. Tell me about the Strength card. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, first card that came out was the 10 of Fire, the 7 of Fire, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Earth, and the Queen of Swords. Overall energy, Queen of Wands. Look, they're dreaming about that ass, okay? Page of Swords, 4 of Swords. They're watching her too. They're watching her because they think she's playing games with them. They think that she must be, let's say that they work together, right? I'm not saying that they do, but this is just an example. If they work together, they're watching her because they're expecting her to start trying to date someone else. They're expecting her to try, like she's trying to make them jealous. They think she's playing games with me because that's who they are. So, projection, they're assuming she's going to do the same. I didn't like the first card that came out because I said this person could behave once the rejection finally sets in. This person might do something unpredictable, and I don't like this. This is basically rape. Look at him holding his dick and look at her reaction. She does not look receptive. And he looks like he doesn't care. I should probably put a trigger warning on this one, but I don't think that's for everybody. I think that's for very few of you. I think for some of you, this person might just get aggressive, might just yell, say insulting things, because they look at this feminine like she's so sweet, she's so submissive, she's so pliable. They're about to see the side of her that says, kiss my ass. Kiss my juicy booty. That's what you're going to do. This is probably the first time they've ever seen the side of her. And they don't like it. I feel like she's going to stand her ground. The thing is, remember when I said that the more she pushes them away, the more they feel. They're already feeling a lot. So when they come forward and they try to fix this and she pushes them away again, it's going to amplify what they already feel. Because to them, this is a game. This is a game. That's how they console themselves. So she's playing with me. She's fucking with me. I've got to give her what she wants. Give her this round. And then the next one will be mine. Except this she's exiting the game. She left it. She closed the door. I think that the pressure they're going to put on her, I told you this is an Empress. She's already shown up as Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, which is the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm telling you, this is an Empress. Because only an Empress holds herself in this regard. Like, no, sir, we're not going to be doing this. Or, ma'am. So the pressure that they're going to put on her, I just saw a mosquito, I'm like, ugh. Just because I have plenty to take from doesn't mean that they have a right, okay? So anywho, the pressure that they're going to put on this feminine is what's going to make the Queen of Swords come out in her. Where she's going to have to be very firm. Because I think initially she starts off rejecting them in a very loving way, in a very compassionate way, because she's not trying to hurt their ego. She's not trying to make them feel like shit. She's just letting them know, look, this is just not going to work. But when she's soft, they interpret it like she just wants me to try harder. Okay, I'll try harder. Oh my God. And then she's going to like, no, that's not what I meant. I meant what I said. And the more pressure they apply it, finally she's going to be like, look, stop. And when that finally sinks in, that's when they're going to react in a very unhealthy way. Let's just say unhealthy, because this could, manifest multiple ways. I don't see her backing down. I don't see her giving in. But I do see them being very burdened when they realize that she means it. This isn't a game. Tell you about the Ten of Wands. The Fool, Two of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. With the Six of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This is most likely your story if you've been getting synchronicities, messages, maybe readings popping up on your timeline about how much they miss you, how sorry they are, how much they want to change for you, yada, yada, yada. If you've been getting messages like that through multiple ways, like songs popping up, readings popping up, or things like that, that's them trying to energetically let you know, okay, I'm ready to give you what you want now. They're trying to let her know that they're ready to take a leap of faith. They're not being indecisive anymore. But with the Seven of Swords, she's also aware that, again, even if they are ready for a commitment, the commitment itself wouldn't work. They are not on the same page in any way, shape, or form. This isn't her match. And it would feel, the Ten of Wands shows a man holding the woman up, right? Look. They're literally holding her entire weight. Because if she forces it and she allows this connection to continue, they will always feel like she's putting a lot of pressure on them. So let me tell you what I mean by that. Let's say that this is somebody who doesn't believe in cooking for your partner. This is somebody who doesn't believe in romance. This is somebody who doesn't believe in affection. This is somebody who doesn't believe in communication. Her not making, because yeah, they didn't want to do this. They're doing it because she wants them to. Her making them adjust to her will feel like a burden, because that means she's going to start correcting all of their behaviors. And eventually they'll be like, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this. Nothing I do is ever right, because they're so far off from what she needs. So even if she accepts this, it would turn into a nightmare. Hopefully you understand where I'm going with that. So let's move to part 3. I just realized I'm at 35. Because yesterday part 2 took like 5 hours to upload, and I was just like, really? We're going to do this? Okay. So that's why I try to keep them short, because the uploads kill me otherwise. So let's move to part 3. If you are a subscriber, I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.